Hey dudes, so that's this meme's chances for, and today I want to do something a little bit different. This may go out to people in the United Kingdom, so this should be interesting to say the least. It's been actually 30 years today since ITV had a big shakeup for their history in 1991. They were having a franchise auction held by the Independent Television Commission. They were trying to award some franchises for the regions to continue to broadcast for ITV. So there were three unopposed franchises. Like for the East and West and South Midlands, Central Television, the company that produced Spitting Image and all that good stuff. And they were unopposed once again, and they managed to keep their franchises by paying only £2,000 a year, which is £5 a day, to say the least. The other unopposed franchise was for Border Television, that paid £52,000 a year. And another unopposed for Central Scotland is for Scottish Television, that only paid £2,000 a year, of course, as well. In the Channel Islands, Channel Television and paid only £1,000 a year, but it looks like it was going to be defeated by CI3 Group. I'm probably pronouncing that company wrong. That company paid over £102,000 a year, although that company failed on quality grounds. Therefore, that left Channel Television to keep its franchise. For the East of England, Anglia Television, that paid only £17,800,000. They were competing against 3 East Television and CPV TV. And they both failed their franchises, and which leaves Anglia to win. For the weekends version of London Weekend Television, or LWT, it paid almost £8 million, and was almost about to lose against London Independent Broadcasting, which they bid over £35,400,000. Although that company failed on quality grounds as well, which leaves LWT to win. In the north of Scotland, and Grampian Television, and they bid only £720,000. They were competing against North of Scotland Television and Channel 3 Caledonia. I'm probably not pronouncing that wrong too. Unfortunately, those companies both failed on quality grounds, which leaves Grampian to win. In the northeast England, Tyne-Tees Television, and only £15,100,000. For Northeast Television, £5,010,000. And according to the research, Tyne-Tees had the biggest bid, which kept Tyne-Tees on the ITV network. In the northwest of England, Granada Television bid only £9 million, but was almost about to lose against Northwest Television, the company that made Brookside for Channel 4. But the bidding thing is that Northwest Television won't be able to make it a quality threshold. It leaves Granada the win. In Northern Ireland, Ulster Television, which is currently known as UTV, bid £1,010,000 and was almost about to lose against Television in Northern Ireland and Lagan Television. Probably not pronouncing that wrong, sorry. Television Northern Ireland failed for a business plan, and Lagan Television failed on quality grounds. So both lost, UTV won. For the Wales and the west of England, and Harlech Television, which many of you recognize as HTV, he bid £20,500,000. And the losing people that were going to compete against HTV were Merlin Television, Channel 3, Wales and West, and C3W. All those companies failed. For Yorkshire and Lincolnshire, or Yorkshire Television, and bid only £37,700,000, and that company won against Viking Television and White Rose Television. So many of those franchises kept their licenses, but unfortunately, there was a big mess up and a big shock to 4 companies. For example, for the South and Southeast of England, Television South, or TVS, and they bid almost £60 million. And that company lost against Meridian Broadcasting, and Meridian bid £36,500,000. And TVS lost because they failed for a business plan. So Meridian Broadcasting took over TVS in January 1993. In the southwest of England, and Television Southwest, or TSW, failed the license because they failed for business plans. And they bid over £16,100,000. And they lost to West Country Television and for almost £8 million. West Country took over TSW on that same day of January 1st, 1993. The next company that lost was a big shocking to the people in the London weekdays region, Thames Television. The biggest ITV network that started since 1968 and was the biggest company in the ITV network. Thames was responsible for many programs. For example, Minder, The Bill, Morecambe and Wise, I think, and This Week. Thames lost to Carlton Television, which they bid £43,200,000, and which Carlton took over Thames on January 1st, 1993. And there's another service that had lost their franchise for the National Breakfast Service, TVAM. And they bid over £14,100,000. And the company that bought the franchise, took over TVAM, was Sunrise Television, which immediately was changed to TVAM, bidding £34.5 million. GMTV is backed up by Scottish, LWT, and Disney. That's all I can think of right now. And there was another thing that lost their franchise, was Oracle, which is the National Teletext franchise, and lost to Teletext Limited. Excuse me. So yeah, those were my thoughts of and reviews for the franchise for the ITV auction in 1991. I may have screwed up a bunch of times, but if you want to forgive me of some sort, just let me know in the comments below. But that about does it for this video. It's kind of a little long, but it's kind of used to it. If you want me to do other reviews for ITV or any other networks, let me know in the comments below again. But until next time, dudes and dudettes, I'm Sean Patchen, Mr. Sean64, and I will see you later in the next video. Bye! Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you can get notifications for new videos coming out in the very near future. Thanks for watching, dudes and dudettes, and I'll see you soon. Bye!